Hello everybody, it's Lorraine Knight here. Today I would like to bring you through some teachings from the flowers. So I've only just connected with this beautiful energy, and it came when I least expected it, which showed me that it wasn't from my mind. And I was given instruction that the flowers would connect with me energetically and bring their teachings to me so that I in turn can bring them out into the world. And within that way, if you are drawn to my teachings, or should I say the teachings of the flowers, there can be very much guidance and help for you. So I thought we were going to connect with Jasmine because Jasmine, I was told Jasmine wanted to speak to me. So I was all sitting here, all prepared for Jasmine to come to talk to me. And all of a sudden I was given Daffodil, which surprised me, which is great because, as I have said, many times before, that anything that surprises you, you know is not your mind. So that's fantastic. So we're going to just sit here for a minute, and as we sit, we give thanks to God, the universe, Mother Earth, whatever is your understanding, whatever you're drawn to. We thank the elementals for the energies that come to us on the rhythm of nature. So I invite Daffodil now to speak to you, giving her guidance of love. As Daffodil comes, she brings with her everything that is spring, as you know. The ray of sunshine that comes when all seems lost, when there is darkness and despair. The daffodil brings the ray of sunshine. Daffodil talks to you about stability, about building a strong foundation. Daffodil reminds us that to grow in love, we have to sometimes face adversity. We have to muscle up. We have to be brave, and we have to show courage. Daffodil tells me that she's all about being courageous, because once she's made up her mind, then she will do everything in her power to make her dreams come true. Daffodil is about shifting what is not within your life. No, let's put that another way. Daffodil is about shifting things around, moving things out of your life so that other things can come in that are far more beneficial to you. Daffodil says strength will be given. Whatever your needs, strength will be given. We come in all shapes and sizes, and we know, of course, the daffodils come now from the most beautiful yellow blooms, quite tall flowers, and we can have the little dwarf daffodils with very delicate blooms, lots of different colours. We spread our love through family and friends, and with that, Daffodil shows me her leaves opening out to encumber everything that is good. Daffodil spreads her leaves out. She brings in the narcissus or narcissi, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. She brings in the tiny little daffodils and the big strong ones with the bright yellow trumpets. This is the daffodil that I have with me at the moment, the energy of the daffodil. She comes with upliftment and talks to me about reaching your goals. She talks to me about setting your goals and not worrying about how you're going to get there. It's the intention that is important. As the spring breeze flows across my garden here, and I just want to take in the scent of her and all the other flowers that are by. She brings such joy, and the trumpet of the daffodil resonates so much because she is triumphant in her achievements. She perhaps is one of the first flowers to bloom in the springtime, even when it's cold and frosty and snow is still laying on the ground. She will bloom. Even when the winds are blowing and the rain is pelting down like a good one, she will still be blooming. And on days such as this, when spring leaves a gentle warmth everywhere, she still blooms. Because she draws me now to her bulb. Her bulb, like many others, are planted in darkness. This darkness can represent perhaps the families that you were born into, the circumstances. And through the darkness, she tells me that we must grow, taking our food, taking our substance from whatever is good around us. She tells me we must focus our energies on what we want, on what we need. And shaking her head, her big yellow head at me, she says, what we need helps us grow, not what we want. The flowers only take what they need. The flowers find joy in the most simplest things. Yes, I'm being told some are more fussy than others. But when the circumstances are right, we bloom. We bloom and shine. Just like humans, when the circumstances are right, you bloom and you shine. The right circumstances may be clearing away the clutter from your earth, from your pot, from your container. The clutter from your container maybe symbolism for the clutter within your house. So this can be your spiritual house, i.e. your body, clearing away the clutter, or clearing away the clutter from your physical house, the dwelling where you live. Let the light get in, Daffodil tells me. Let the light get in to everywhere it needs to. For in the light we grow and we shine. For in the darkness we grow and we shine. We need darkness to enable us to move forward. Another important lesson, teaching that Daffodil tells me is be aware of your circumstances, but they are not what they seem. Everything around you is pushing you to be, I was going to say a better person, but Daffodil says more improved. Everything around you pushes you to be more improved. As you grow, Daffodil, this is so lovely. I have in my mind's eye an image of the tallest, sturdiest, most brightest yellow daffodil with her, I was going to say wings, with her leaves resting upon my neck and my shoulders. And this is what she wants to bring. Support for whatever it is you want and need within your life. For those ideas that are coming through, Daffodil brings support, strength once again, and being courageous. She reminds me that although we are quite often seen in groups, each journey is our own. And this is so important because it doesn't it does not matter what the other flowers are doing. Daffodil says it's what I'm doing that's important. I don't wage my growth by another flower. What's the point in doing that? I'm not that flower. The only one that I can wage my growth against is myself. Because although I like to give pleasure, at the end of the day, my world is only about me. It's not about anybody else. So as she rises high with that bright yellow, beautiful bright yellow face, Daffodil becomes your teacher, the one who will give you ideas to help you grow. Daffodil is now talking about stepping out of your comfort zone. Yes, don't we all need to do that? Um, Stepping out of your comfort zone. And as Daffodil talks to me about that, she shows me rocky, dry ground. But she tells me that it doesn't matter how rocky the ground is. If you have built a good foundation, then you will achieve your dreams. How wonderful is that? I know with everything that I am attempting to do in my life, I am building a good foundation. And when I think of some of the things that are going to come upon my life, I do get scared. I do actually get very scared, and fear does stop me moving forward. But I shall remember this. When you are on rocky ground, as long as you have built a good foundation, you will be okay. How wonderful. I should think of her and the rocky foundation when I'm doing things that I'm not used to doing, or when I'm being asked to do something that I've never ever thought I would do. I've always loved the daffodils, and they've got a lovely smell to them as well. Encouragement all the way from our beautiful, beautiful yellow friends. As she leaves us, she says one last thing: walk your talk. I've heard this quite a lot recently. Walk your talk. And with that, the most beautiful scent comes over. And she says, as she leaves, if you want to connect with me, just sit and think of me, and I will be there for you. Just think of that. How wonderful is that? Well, I know we're going to get a lot more teachings from the flowers, and I look forward to bringing you every single one. Such a glorious journey for me to start with, especially when I tell you that actually the film Alice in Wonderland has always been my favourite, especially the bit where Alice walks through and talks to the flowers. Never in a million years, in this life I should say, did I ever think that I would be able to talk to the flowers and they would be able to talk to me. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, I leave you now. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. And thank you for listening. I ask you please to like my video and subscribe, and please share my videos with as many people as you think would be interested. I really would love to get these teachings out there for everybody. So God bless you from me and the flowers and from Daffodil. Have a wonderful day.